Hey, look who it is sneaking up on you in 2022. It's me. Look at me. I didn't fall off the face of the earth. After all. Honestly, it's just been a little crazy with work. And then my craft room has just been all tore up. So I haven't even been crafting a lot lately. But I did pull out an old standby. I'm trying to finish all my little magazine journals, but I have picked up a new hobby, and so that's been taking up a lot of my time that I do have. I was going to show you, but I don't know that I have any handy, actually. I don't. But I've been working on some doll stuff. I don't know what I did with it. Anyways, so I cleared off my desk over the holiday weekend and pulled out my glue stuff. So yeah, so over the holidays I worked on my dolls. Just let me go get them. Okay, I found them. So I'll try to do them in order. So this is the first one I really worked on, and she is just a little doll from Dollar Tree. She was actually a mermaid. I darkened her skin a little bit more. I gave her this beautiful yarn hair, which has other things stuck in it. But yeah, and I'm making her to where it looks like she's got her eyes closed. So she's almost done. She's almost done. And then I've got her, which she used to be a Barbie. And I took her face off and gave her a new face. This is my very first one. In fact, I signed it Tray 1. This is my very first doll. This is the very first hair root I ever did. I haven't done anything with the hair. I'm waiting for the glue to dry really well before I start brushing it out. So yeah. And then this is my last one, and I love her face up, which is what it's called when you give a doll new hair. Anyways, this is my line for the hair. If you wonder why that's there, it's just a watercolor pencil, and it'll actually rub off. So yeah. So I gave her. She's going to be an alien, and so I gave her her face up. I'm not so happy about it, but it's okay. It's only like the third one I've ever done, and I made her, I'm trying to pull it out over here. Here we go. I made her some horns, which will go like right here. So they'll stick down in there. And I'm going to put some clay and stuff over them. So yeah. So that's where I am right now. So that's been my new obsession, is redoing dolls. It's the closest thing that I have that makes me feel really artistic because I can't draw. This is how I draw. So the fact that I was able to make those look halfway decent, I'm extremely ecstatic about. We are dealing with some snow here in Tennessee this morning, but not bad. Jeremy went to work this morning, no problems. He said the roads were fine. I was not surprised. They looked fine. So, I think the majority of this book is done. I did pull it out when I pulled all my stuff out. I did work in the back a little bit. So I figured I'd just come from the front this morning to see what I got going on in here. I think the majority of this. I love that. She's all like clutching her pearls. speaking of dance, I go back to clogging tonight, and I am so happy. So, I don't know what updates I've given you guys. Let me put on some chapstick, because my lips are very chapped, and get a drink of coffee. I've got some words right here. I've got some focal images over here, and I got people. So I took December off of clogging because I have been struggling really bad with arthritis. It started out as a gout attack, and I realized I've been having gout attacks and did not know that's what they were. I just thought I was injuring myself dancing. And in October, I wore some too tight shoes. They weren't even that tight, but they were like tight on that joint where you regularly get gout. And by the end of that day, I knew I was having a gout attack. I was like, okay. So I went to the doctor, and she's like, got my X-rays and stuff, and she's like, yep, that's gout. I'm like, good, great. And but then I've been having attacks, and I really don't know if it's gout or if it's a different type of arthritis, but honestly, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's arthritis. So my doctor's like, well, you got to go to a specialist, but I've been kind of holding out because for my insurance to see a specialist is $95. That's just a walk in the door. So, I'm just really not all that keen on it, to be super honest. Because, they're not really going to do anything for me, They're going to confirm what I already know, and then do what? Because I know they won't put me on meds because of my kidneys, and my kidneys are probably one of the reasons why I am having issues with gout. So right now, I'm just treating myself as if I have arthritis, and that's it. I got myself some golden milk, which is some turmeric, which has always worked for me in the past, with some ginger and some other stuff, and that does help. But yeah, I'm working on like changing my diet, which sucks because I love sugar. Which is the reason why I'm fat. I mean, I've been very conscious of like what I've been eating, but like not like controlling it. You know what I mean? Like I haven't really been watching what I eat other than just watching it go into my mouth. Does this not have like any ink left in it? No, it's got plenty. It must have a little clog in it or something. Is that you, Willow? The girls have been outside playing in the snow. Ember was so excited as soon as I woke up this morning. She just told me all about it. Because Ember is my talkie cat. Oh, let me find. I need a notepad. Good night. See if I can blow on it. These are a bunch of pens that I was gifted through my friend Shannon. So, I mean, I have no idea how old these pens are, what they've been through. I don't know what they've seen. So I decided to give up competing. Just the travel and then competing is just so hard on my body. Travel is hard anyways. It makes my joints swell. Putt. There's a putt in here. I don't know if I like that. I do kind of. Let's just do that. Taking too long on this. It's the magazine journal, Tracy. There we go. So I'm just going to not compete. I'm not going to compete. I'm just going to dance and I'll perform if I can. But, I mean, if I can't, I'm not going to sweat it. I just want to stay active, which is the most important thing when it comes to arthritis, is staying active. I don't want to, that's the thing is Jeremy is very much like, oh, I want you to rest. I don't want you to hurt yourself. And I'm like, no, Jeremy, I need to do the opposite. I need to push myself, and he doesn't understand. And so I kind of sat him down not too long ago and was like, no, if you don't use it, you lose it. And was, trying to tell him like, look, if I stop stretching and I stop pushing it, then I'm going to lose my range of motion. And I had noticed that like with my arms before I even knew I had arthritis. I realized that when we were doing some moves at clogging, there was some range that I could not like take my arms completely above my head. That here we go. So this was me, and we were supposed to like go like this and clap our hands over. And I realized that I could not do this, that I could only, actually I think this is his front of his body. Why won't you turn? Oh, I guess his little shoulder muscles won't turn. But they would only like come to like here on the front of my body. So I couldn't actually get them up here, and like scratching my back or whatever. It's like, I couldn't do anything. But now I've got range of motion. I can actually do this. But before I could only do like that. And like I said, I couldn't even get it over my head. And I realized then that I did not need to give up clogging, because clogging challenges my body in ways that I would never do in my regular exercise routine or whatever, because I never even knew that I had lost that range of motion until I went to try to do that move and realized, no, my shoulders do not do that anymore. And I'm going to cut this to say, know the value of peace. So yeah, so Jeremy was kind of upset with me that I did not give up clogging, because he thinks it's so hard on me. But I told him, As if I continue to go, it'll challenge my bodies and challenge my body in ways that I didn't realize. But not only that, it's also 2 hours dedicated exercise time. I kind of like it just like that. Not even cut. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Just clean it up a little bit over here. And it's kind of like that. So we're gonna go with it. Because we're doing what feels good. We're not putting a lot of thought in it. We're just doing what feels good. Somebody asked me why I do this. What is the value of this? The value of this is that this allows you to be creative, and it's, to me, this is the way that I draw, because I can't draw, and therefore when I'm creative, this is how I fuel my creativity. And so this is like my mind's eye, because I can't really visualize a lot in my head. But I've noticed since I've been doing this that that's actually gotten a lot better. So yeah, I just really think that it's just the way I draw. It's the way that I've started looking at it. Do do do. Do you believe it? I don't know. Do you? So my game plan for 2022 is just to clog and enjoy myself and just not worry otherwise. Like I said, the travel and the competing was hard. Those days were really hard, and there were days that I wondered if I would be able to clog. And now that I definitely know I have gout and how those flares feel, there's no way I could put on a clogging shoe. No way. And dance. In a full flare. However, now I don't have to. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I don't have to do that anymore. And I'm also thankful that I had the opportunity to clog and compete, because it was fun. It was a definitely fun experience. I just don't know what I want to go here. Do. Do, 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 do. Bow, 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 bow. I do like that. He's all like, what? Let me fussy cut this crown out a little bit better. I've got 2 trips coming up this year. I got to go to conference for my work, which I have not done in years. I used to go every year, and it was always in Indianapolis. But this year, it's in New Orleans. So it was scheduled for the end of January, and I was getting everything all settled to go for that. And I was just about, thank God I waited. I was like, I'm going to wait to the beginning of the year, but I was just about to book my hotel room and car, because decided I wanted to drive down there rather than fly because the very next month I'm flying. So I was like, just to kind of cut down on COVID exposure and all, it's like I'm going to just drive down there. And was just about to pull the trigger when they were like, nope, we're not going to have it in January because of COVID. They decided to wait till June, where hopefully it'll be better. Which honestly, yeah, I think it'll be better anyways, because people will be able to go outside more. Because of course it's New Orleans, so I mean, it's not gonna be that cold anyways. But so yeah, I don't know if I really like that much, but it's good enough. There's that dude again. I just got him all over the place, don't I? I'm just putting random things together now at this point. My work's going crazy over here. You hear that little ding, ding, ding. That's my phone. And it's saying, Tracy, we need you. Come back to work. All right. And I think I will. We'll just leave it at that today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'll try to be around a little bit more. So hit me up. Tell me down below what was your favorite gift that you got for Christmas. I want to hear what everybody got and what their favorite gift was. I got a lot of good stuff this year, but I have to say the thing that I'm loving the most right now is my heated weighted blanket. What a blessing. It has made my body feel so much better. There's just, at night, Jeremy covers me up and I get so nice and warm and toasty, and it just makes my body feel so good. So I am thankful for that. So here's to 2022 and new normals and finding our way in the world. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.